Do you want to know how to talk boldly with a woman without crossing the line or worrying about being too aggressive? Or how to deepen intimacy in a relationship without making her feel pressured, uncomfortable, or like she's being pushed into something she doesn't want? In this video, I'm going to share how to do exactly that, naturally and with confidence. Hi, I'm the founder of this method. Every day, I receive countless questions from men asking how to speak more boldly, how to build intimacy in a natural and attractive way. And I know this is one of the most common struggles. To begin, let me take you back to a story from my younger years. Growing up, I had a lot of male friends. That meant I often found myself listening to their colorful stories about the women they dated. And honestly, those stories weren't always sweet or respectful. In fact, they were often crude, filled with insensitive remarks and superficial judgments. They'd talk about how a girl looked, how she acted, or what she did, as if she were just an object of conquest, a way to boost their ego or satisfy a fleeting need. I remember feeling uncomfortable hearing how casually they described these encounters, how little thought they gave to the women's feelings or dignity. But in listening to those stories, I learned a lot. I began to understand how many men perceive women, and it wasn't always flattering. Sometimes it made me feel a kind of invisible barrier, like I couldn't fully trust or open up in intimate relationships because of the way I'd heard women being spoken about. Those stories shaped my view of intimacy. They made me cautious, maybe even closed off, when it came to letting someone into my private world. It wasn't until I met someone who made me feel truly safe and respected that everything changed. I remember the moment clearly. It was during one of our first intimate moments. We were kissing and he looked into my eyes and said, "If I ever do something that makes you uncomfortable, just slap me, and I'll stop immediately." That simple sentence, it was everything. It made me feel safe. It made me feel respected. There was no pressure, no judgment, just a man giving me the space to say no, to protect myself, and to trust that I would be heard and respected. And in that moment, something in me relaxed. I didn't feel guarded anymore. I didn't feel like I had to prove anything or defend myself. I felt free to express desire, to connect, to be feminine, without fear of being judged or manipulated. That experience taught me something powerful, and it's what I want to share with you today. Every woman wants to feel desired, but even more than that, she wants to feel safe, safe enough to express herself without fear, without shame, and without pressure. That's what opens her up. That's what allows her to be vulnerable, to connect, to experience real intimacy. So here's the first piece of advice I want to give you. Don't rush. In any relationship, especially when you're moving toward intimacy, patience is essential. Just because a woman seems hesitant or shy doesn't mean she's rejecting you. Often she's battling her own internal fears. Fear of judgment, fear of not being enough, fear of losing control. If you're patient with her, if you don't push or pressure, she'll feel safer. And when she feels safe, she'll begin to trust you. That's when she'll open up. That's when she'll reveal the full depth of her emotions and her desire. Let me give you a real-life example. One of my recent clients was incredibly nervous about speaking boldly or flirting in an intimate way. It didn't come naturally to him. He was afraid of saying the wrong thing or coming off as awkward or disrespectful. But over time, I helped him understand that boldness isn't about being loud or flashy. It's about being honest, respectful, and connected to your own emotions. Eventually, he found his voice. And on a date, he told a woman, "You smell like lavender, intoxicating and mysterious. I'd love to discover more of you." It was smooth. It was genuine. And most importantly, it wasn't about impressing her. It was about expressing how he truly felt. The result? She felt seen. She felt wanted but not objectified. She felt respected. Their conversation became more open, more vulnerable, and deeply connected. That's the power of authentic communication backed by patience and emotional awareness. So I want you to remember this. The most important part of creating intimacy with a woman is helping her feel safe. If she doesn't have to worry about being judged or pressured, she'll let her guard down. She'll show you the side of her that's real and raw and deeply passionate. That's the version of her that will connect with you not just physically, but emotionally. And if you can create that kind of space, a space of safety, respect, and understanding, you'll unlock a level of intimacy that's real, lasting, and full of fire. These are the kinds of insights I share here on Love 888. a channel dedicated to helping you understand love, relationships, and the deeper emotional world of women. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss future episodes. Together, we'll explore the secrets to becoming an amazing partner and to understanding the hidden desires of a woman's heart.